Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4, the Kaiserreich mod as the Ottoman Empire. So, we have this news. It's not really an event, right? I think it's a news article, so I'm going to read it, even though I still have the Greek plague. As you can probably hear. And also have a terrible headache from it, but yeah, enough excuses. I'm going to try and read it anyway. Mostly because I'm curious. I would otherwise leave you to read it, but I'm kind of really curious about just what this is. One of the greatest empires in existence. Okay, fair enough. Spanning 3 continents and ruling over millions of people, the Ottoman Empire had declined by the late 19th century. I'll argue that it declined by a century before that, but okay. To the point of being known as the sick man of Europe, or the sick man of the Bosphorus, as the Russians called it. An inability to industrialize, the non-existence of an educated middle class, and the chronic lack of funds meant that the Ottoman state had dropped back well behind the European powers by 1876. When Abdülhamid II, that's me, took the throne, at the time the Ottoman army was still reeling from the shock of the Russo-Turkish War of 1877. The Ottoman treasury had just declared bankruptcy, oh god, and several interest groups were scheming to obtain political control of the empire. Their weakness led the empire to seek closer cooperation with European powers. Prussian military success against France led the empire to form military and economic ties with the Germans, culminating in the construction of the Berlin-Baghdad Railway in 1888. In 1888, really? It's a bit ambitious, but okay. During his reign, Abdülhamid II launched massive education programs and made desperate diplomatic maneuvers to keep his empire intact, while at the same time he engaged in systematic repression of opposition groups in an effort to maintain his absolute rule. Despite these efforts, a revolt of the Young Turks I love this mod already. In 1908, the subsequent dethronement of Abdülhamid II in 1909 and a bloody coup in 1913 meant that in the days leading to the Weltkrieg, the Ottoman Empire was ruled by a triumvirate of 3 pashas: Enver, Talt, and Kemal. Or Semal, Kemal, right? Semal? Isn't Kemal with a K? Always. Could be Semal, could be Kemal. I'll ask someone who knows. In 1914, as the Weltkrieg began in Europe, the Young Turk government signed a treaty with the Germans and soon joined the war against the Entente powers. God save the empire. Status quo antebellum. After narrowly escaping defeat and destruction in the Weltkrieg, the Ottomans found that they had lost much for little gain, hence status quo antebellum. Suffering through 12 years of war, disease, and poverty, the Ottoman Empire had gained nothing to show for it. Following the gloomy conclusion of the disastrous war, Enver, Talt, and Kemal Pashas attempted to reinforce their authority by the Committee of Union and Progress government had lost all credibility by then. But the Committee of Union and Progress government had lost all credibility by then. Added to this was the immense pressure from the various groups to prosecute the Young Turks responsible for dragging the empire into war. This quickly led to the downfall of the triumvirate, who escaped abroad. With German support, the Ottoman Sultanate had regained a semblance of authority, albeit weak. Unfortunately, the Germans had an interest in maintaining the status quo, and so consistently backed the monarchy in any clashes with the opposition groups, while at the same time letting Sultan Mehmed VI know that his non-compliance on his part would lead to a withdrawal of their support. In 1936, then, the empire is staggering and slipping. More and more groups demanding reforms are appearing, to be joined by various nationalist groups intent on achieving independence. Economically, too, it is reliant on German support, especially the oil trade from the Middle East. In other words, the Ottoman Empire is now the terminally ill man of Europe. Can't fool the storm. Indeed. So, we're fucked. Right? More or less. We have more chromium than anyone could ever want, but not a lot of people to sell it to. Alright. Time to start importing. Shit. Alright. Don't need this. Don't need this. I'm going to stockpile some of this, but we just need this. So, change my mind, I'm not going to buy it from you. Instead, I'm going to buy 2 steel from Germany. There you go. Alright. Fair enough, right? We need war. We need war with everyone around us to acquire more resources and factories, but that's going to take some time. And reform. So the Ottoman decline is terrible. The OPDA is terrible. Yeah, great. Great. Fucking fantastic, as they say. You two, I thought I told you to merge up. Did I not tell you that? I'll tell you now. Question is, do we have any more fleets somewhere? We do have one here. In my experience, it is often a good idea. Oh, really? Damn, already? This is a cool... I like Kerensky as a historical figure. Wow. Okay, so the Communist Revolution is happening now, right? It's the Russian Republic, probably. Kerensky has just been shot and killed while on the way to the Senate. The assailant was taken down by the police, but the goals and the intentions of the attacker are unknown. Despite his massive unpopularity among the Russian people, due to the botched land reforms and ineffective rule... Oh, really? Kerensky was nevertheless able to hold the country together for years, and his death has thrown Russia into chaos. The senators are already discussing a possible replacement to Kerensky. New coalitions are being formed, both between the left and the right, while military men like Denkin, Rengel, and Kornilov are just one step away from intervening to dissolve democracy and, quote, save Mother Russia, end quote. How barbaric indeed. Wow. So... the Senate is now the leader. They lost Kerensky. Interesting, interesting. I feel like I'm going to be a bystander for the next 2 years, but to be honest, with the state of my country right now, it's not really a surprise. I think I've outnumbered the Bulgarians. I think I can beat them. Of course, in order to do that, I'm going to need to win the war against them, but hey. Or I'm going to need to declare war against them to begin with, sorry. But hey, but I'm thinking about adding a few more units here. So what, we'll train 2 of these. There. And I'll add 2 more units over here. get to training. Alright, England has a new king. George V, the last king of Great Britain and Ireland to have ruled the home isles themselves, has passed away while in exile in Canada. First Windsor king, his reign shall be remembered with sorrow and sadness, as during it Britain lost both the Weltkrieg and its homeland. The crown was inherited by Edward, Prince of Wales, who now styles himself Edward VIII. King Edward is a vengeful and ambitious man, and is not on good terms with the Prime Minister Mackenzie King. He lives on the goal of avenging his father and reconquering the British Isles, and thus is quite popular among the British exiles in Canada, among others. Huh. Alright, cool. You learn something new every day, eh? Who controls Greece? Social Conservatives, George II. Yeah, like nothing too exciting. Okay. Fair enough. I guess we should assign a leader to here. We have pretty terrible admirals, don't we? Alright, there you go. You can do your thing over there. We just need to wait for the national focuses to finish, really. I mean, there's... anything else would be... 10th anniversary of the Sultan's crowning. Alright, more political power. Excellent. Black Monday. Alright, we have... the Ottoman Public Debt Administration. With friends like these, political powers minus 20. Great. Black Monday. On the 3rd of February 1936, the Berlin Stock Exchange stopped sinking. It plunged. Fueled by the instability of the market. Panic, selling erupted as soon as the stock market opened on Monday morning. It took well into the night for the teleprinters to stop sputtering out the results of what became known as Black Monday. When the result had been analysed, it was clear that the situation had only gotten worse. The shock of this unprecedented economic catastrophe will no doubt be felt over the entire world. The German Golden Age has ended. For now, at least. Scheisse. Alright. Well, good luck with dealing with that, I guess. Germans, although I've got a feeling that I'm going to be dealing with that as well, inevitably, so never mind. Move this to over there. That is also fine, though I have no idea what it's supposed to mean. The 5th Anglo-Afghani War. What? After the Weltkrieg, as the British Raj collapsed into turmoil and warfare, the neighbouring kingdom of Afghanistan took advantage of this as an opportunity to seize Peshawar and Quetta, both border regions of the Dominion. However, the Afghani government... Stop! Too much news. However, the Afghani government... something, who cares about Afghanistan? Right. Electoral gridlock in France. Now this I'm curious about. The Commune of France is the world's leading syndicalist nation. United as the Federation of City Communes and directed by the Comité de Salut Public, the chef executive. Ever since its inception, however, the second commune was not uniform in its policy. Numerous factions arose, each one with their own idea of which path France should take. As the time for revenge against Germany and the world revolution closes in, the CGT election of 1936 is set to be very important. It was so important, in fact, that none of the four factions could acquire a majority, much like before the election. A coalition must be found. But how will this change the shape of the commune's politics? Only the men in the In the CSP itself, no. Alright, fair enough. I guess we shall see. Moving on. At minus 220 political power. Okay. Fair enough. So what's this? This is the Emirate of Afghanistan British Indian War. Am I missing something? They have 6 divisions. The Indians have 6 billion, or the, you know, Dominion of India has 6 billion. Come on, occupy something. How would I actually fight this war? I wonder. Like, digging along the river? I have 6 divisions, you're not doing that. I guess rush, right? Straight for Delhi? Yeah, just drive to Delhi, basically. Hope you get there on time and they surrender when you do. Speaking of which, if they get to Constantinople, I'm fucked, because I have, what, 45% national unity, yeah. Hopefully that'll be fixed out. I don't know if they have airborne. Pretty sure they don't, but if they drop there, we're dead men. We will basically surrender and forfeit immediately. No, well, yeah, we're here to prevent that from happening, basically. Question is, with 24... Oh my god, how many consumer goods can you make? Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, I think we were making a lot, but that much? Wow, alright. Very low stability changed to low stability. Thank Christ! There we go. Almost back to normal. Wait, that should change right now, right? Yeah, it changed to low stability. So... yeah, it's just better by 10%. Good. Production, getting there, basically. Right? Yeah. That construction, though. Yeah, there you go. Never mind. See, you know, everything we did from the start? Fuck it, Black Monday. Fuck me. Alright. National focus complete Ottoman army. Finally. Foreign affairs. We take Yemen. Look, training and all that will be fine later. For now, we're going to focus on industry. This is not bad. But I kind of want to retake Yemen first. Let's go with foreign affairs. Oh, and just because it's going to bug me for the rest of my life. Oh, do I have none available? No, I don't. Okay. Well, you're going to be the, what is this? The Mountain Corps. You're going to be the, what city is this? Basra. No, you all should be in one army. Be the Arabian Defense else is unassigned? You. Alright, farewell. Farewell. Fair enough. There you go. You happy now? Downfall instability. Alright. Steel trade with Germany was terminated. Okay, lovely. Perfect. Fuck everything about Turkey at this particular stage of the game. Representatives from numerous syndicalist and socialist nations have gathered in Paris today. In what might just be a defining moment in the history of the ideologies. French Commune has invited numerous countries to the first official gathering of the members of the Third Internationale to discuss political foreign matters and cooperate on spreading socialism further. Da, comrade, we must gloriously spread... Oh, sorry. Oui, mon ami, we must gloriously... It just doesn't sound right? We must gloriously spread socialism. Right, whatever. The French opened the Internationale with a powerful parade, festivities in Paris, and finally a speech by the chairman of the CSP. Topics like Spain, the United States, and the world economic crisis are at the top priority, and it's expected that France and Britain will take initiative in the gathering. What's wrong with Spain, by the way? Kingdom, right? So Mussolini never... Oh, Mussolini, yeah, Mussolini in Spain. Great job. So the fascists never took over in there. Alright, fair enough. Can I get back to positive stability, please? Because I think I'm pretty stable at this stage. One would assume I'm pretty stable at this stage. No? Alright, Oh, the Suez Canal is being held by the Germans. Huh, interesting. So, we would need to... We want to take back Yemen, right? How do I do that? If I don't go through these guys first, can I... No? Who knows? Naval landing? Oh, it's going to be a mess, no. But we will find out eventually, I suppose. Okay, at least we have more troops to bring into the fray, and we have more research. Get radio going. Alright. Oswald Mosley, elected as chairman of the TUC, the Trade Union Congress in the Union of Britain, was made out to be decisive. Longtime chairman of the TUC, Philip Snowden, suspicious, declared his resignation, causing the four major factions in the Union, Marxist, Autonomists, Federalists, and Congressionalists, to butt heads, over the position. As the dust settled, Oswald Mosley, leader of the oh no, and the totalist ideologue, has been appointed as the new chair. Mosley's faction supports a strong central government, full state control of the economy, and are much more in favour of military action and British nationalism than any other faction. He looks like communist Hitler. What do you mean Stalin? No, no, no. Communist Hitler. Mark my words. Meanwhile, this guy is depressed as fuck. Trust me, I know him. Sorry, I just find it fucking phenomenal that they bothered to put in Petr Bojovic. Is that the nationalist in me? Probably, but you need to look this guy up to understand why I'm saying that. He's guy's bloody brilliant. One of the people that won World War One, believe it or not. Actually, yeah, one of the most important people to have commanded military forces in World War One. What's this? Oh yeah, the Arabian defense thingamajig. Okay. Stability, please. It's just based on political power, right? One would assume. Maklik declared war on Mongolia. Oh. Yeah. Well, tension is rising, people. Basically, what I just said is water is wet, but, you know. I'm not wrong, but shut the fuck up, basically. Yeah, I will, don't worry. We're not producing enough rifles, we're not training enough men. Actually, we're literally not producing any rifles, almost. Here we go. Couldn't care less, literally couldn't care less. Foreign affairs are done. We need to end the OPDA if we are to gain full control of our economy. Yes, we do. That is true. We also need to do matters of state just to get stability back up. Deutsche Mittelafrika. Deutsche German Middle Africa, right? Yeah. Declared war on Portugal. So the world is erupting in chaos and warfare. Meanwhile, I'm on the sidelines trying to pay my debt. Fair enough, right? Concentrated industry for me, thank you very much. Don't need much in the way of construction for now. Engineering is good. Ah, yeah, we want one of these as well. Sorry. Mobile warfare. Superior firepower. Grand plan. Mass assault. I don't know. I'm always a fan of superior firepower. Let's go. My apologies for that. I think I just went on like a coughing spree or something, which is a thing apparently. At any rate, I think this is quite enough for this episode, honestly. Yeah. Not doing too bad, I don't think. Decent political power. I think we should be back to low stability or even average stability. You'll end up at low stability if you let your political power go under -50, and you'll have to pass above -50 to go up to average stability. You have to pass above -250 to go up to low stability. I just did. Yeah, I just did. Alright. Whatever. At any rate, thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Please remember to like and subscribe down below if you enjoyed this video. I want to stay tuned with the rest of this exciting series, which is, well, I'll be honest, it's not very exciting right now, but give it a few episodes and it'll become great. Until then, have fun, take care, bye-bye.